Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance. Has a pop! He's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Tries to get it clear. Has a hit! Good idea, just poorly executed. Tries to get it forward quickly. Xavi. Done very well to intervene. Keeper sends it forward. Davis. Forward it goes. Xavi. Richarlison. Xavi. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others...
Rabiot! Hoists it forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Offside. Yes, it is. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Richarlison, shot a goal! And he's done it!
Tottenham are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Tottenham break the deadlock. Shapes to shoot! Taken with style! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Tottenham have a free kick. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Gets it back to Lelon. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Rabiot. Richarlison. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Toulon. France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Davis. And it's played forward. Rabiot. Rabiot drives it forward. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Olsen. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's found his man. Xavi! A great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Defending of the desperate variety. That's it for the first half. A breathless ending to what it has been, an even contest as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So we reach the halfway point. The question, that's a foul. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Well, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Toulon. He's going to get himself offside. Finds himself eased off the ball. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Mbappe. Olsen. Davis. Hoists it forward. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Mbappe, over to the left. Oh, surely! It's one! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Plays it out to the wing. Here's a corner. That's a throw. Madison. Looks to dink one in. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Into the lead once more.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. He's going for goal!
It's off target and by quite a way. Forward it goes. Maddison. Tottenham are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Richarlison. Tulelo. Mbappe, looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Davis plays it forward. He's gone out for a throw-in. Maddison. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, that's nice. Hernandez tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Dembele. Mbappe. In with a header! So close to goal level.
Oh, you can't hide away from how important that was.
There's going to be another change here. Davis drives it forward. Richarlison. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Real chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Richarlison really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied. Tottenham are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Davis with a long pass. Gets away from his opponent. Gets wrestled off the ball.
Tottenham probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Hernandez goes looking. Hoists it forward. Battles to win it back. It shows there will be 3 extra minutes. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Tulelo. Williams. Hoists it high. He's through. Good challenge. He just stood firm. And that's that. France made a big part in it, but they walk away with nothing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because...
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Hudson. Tulelo. Valverde. It's a loose ball. He gets past his man. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Valverde.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Rodri. Battles to win it back. Tries lifting it over. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Forward it goes. Shot goal! That comes as a mighty relief. Chance to break. He's found his man. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Courtois gets it upfield. Valverde gets it back. Caceres. Vinicius Junior. Calabria. Mbappe. Mbappe has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
He could be in here. Vinicius Junior! Ruben Dias tries to get it forward quickly. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And here's the chance to counter. Caceres. Vinicius Junior gets wrestled off the ball. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rodri. And there's the end of the first half. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. Interesting game up to now. Still goals. Manchester head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when Madrid have a free kick. Toulelon. Lobs it in gently. Over to the left. Valverde. Calabria. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Mbappe just making a foray down the right. He's got away. Defending of the... Going for goal! Oh, real danger here. Played into the middle. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. He's got away. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Chip through. That's inches away from being a really good ball. Calabria. And now they can launch a counter. There's a long ball. Well played, he saw that coming. Hoists it forward. He's through the middle. Chance!
There really isn't much time to get a goal back now. Talking about drama. Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Got changes here from both sides, in fact. Manchester get themselves into the lead.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough.
He's had a shot! Goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his... Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Kovacic. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still...
Belts one!
Manchester merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Plays a clever pass.
Madrid showing a good level of intensity.
Rodrigo! Oh, taken with style! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Jim, your thoughts?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you...
Towering header!
Madrid are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still...
He's gone for it! And the ball's come out! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ceballos. Joe. Plays it out to the wing.
Madrid certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Bernardo Silva. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's played forward. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that's been run straight back. Bernardo Silva. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Hoists it forward. And time is up. Manchester don't understand what they've done. From a position of strength, they have contrived to lose. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Emirates, which has become such a fine landmark, a part of the North London scenery. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot-stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Gets the better of his man, goes for goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's okay. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well positioned to make that interception. He's picked him out. Has a goal! And another time! Llorente. And here's Griezmann. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And here's Kane. He's got options out wide. And he's there to cut it out. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And now they can launch a counter. And here's Griezmann. Out to the left it goes. And he's there to clear it. Chance! It's broken loose. Thiago. Short, hits one! There it is!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Has a hit! Great challenge, turned to perfection. It's a loose ball. Thiago. And here's Griezmann. England are trailing here with the first half almost done. It's on a plate. It's a brilliant interception. And here's Kane. He's made sure that that won't get through. Llorente tries to get it forward quickly. Pickford can claim that. And England have a chance to counter. Deftly done. Nice little flick. He's good for it! There was plenty of power on that. And it's half-time here. So there you have it. A close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. Still a decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
England don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Jimenez. Thiago. In with the challenge. Defenders on the back foot.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Great lead! Second with style. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on.
Kane!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tight.
Hoists it forward. It's okay. And here's Griezmann. Goes for goal! Just off target.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Could move up a gear here. And here's Kane. Greenwood. Defending of the desperate variety. Henderson. He's gone for it! Kane finds himself offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Joe, and it's played forward. Llorente. Thiago. Real chance! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Kane is onto it and can take it up. It's good distance on it. Really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Thiago. And here's Griezmann. Lookman! Lookman! That's a real chance missed.
Lookman fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all...
He's certainly caught it there, it's a free kick. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Up to meet it! No, he couldn't find the finish. There's going to be another change here. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. Lookman. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That intervention was very necessary.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Longley. Thiago. It really is now or never. They need a goal, however it comes.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
She's it out of harm's way. That's been drilled forward. Gets into a dangerous position. Oh, good interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Now, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. An unfortunate game this between two very high-quality sides, a treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for...
The referee's awarded a free kick. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought the starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Hoists it high. It's a brilliant interception. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
And he's going long. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Manchester have it back and they can go again.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's through the middle. It's gone a long way up and away. It's got through. That's good defending, very good defending. That does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's picked him out. Big chance! Goal!
Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Manchester take the lead, 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
He's brushed off the ball there.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it forward.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Looks to dink one in. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Norway seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with. As soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go on better, possibly.
In that, far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs.
Goes to finish! And they've been caught out here. Back into the middle. Plays a clever pass. And He's there to clear it. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Play for a throw. And he's cut it out. Battles to win it back. Forward it goes. It's come loose. Wants to get it forward quickly. It out. Breaks on here. Oh, real danger here. Goalkeeper's ball. Oh, well, has a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And that's a goal kick. The referee's had a look. Is whistling for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proven us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
They come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. We're already into the second period. Well, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
P.Tan. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. And it's played forward. A real chance to break. It's come through. In with the challenge. Has a goal! Oh, he's managed to do it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Needs to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Tries a shot! Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Has a pop! It's anyone's ball. Hoists it forward. Surely hits one! Oh, he did the hard part right, but not the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Forward it goes. Well, no doubt someone is being given space. He's fouled him there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. It's going to be a double change then. Vestergaard. Gets on the end of it. Massive lead! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rodri. Bernardo Silva plays it forward. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. Nicely measured pass. And he's searching through. And shoots! Hoists it forward. Looking to break out here.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He came in hard, very hard. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's played forward. And now the breakaway.
Norway showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He goes going for goal! No, he couldn't find the finish.
And maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead now.
Ruben Diaz tries to get it forward quickly. Rodri gets it back. Foden needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Foden decides to play it back.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Looks to clip it forward, cut out in the nick of time. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. Manchester don't have many options and time is running out. He's gone for it! And it's hoisted clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's there to get rid. Fence has got rid of that. And there goes the final whistle. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Norway certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in... Has a hit!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
A moment that needs shot goal! Oh, the ball's come loose! Danger averted for now. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's gone for it! It's broken loose. He's going after it. It back. P.Tan. Rice. Plays it out to the wing. Could be a chance here. Rodri. Crunching tackle. And through to the goalkeeper. Weigl. And the counter is on. Weigl. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Rice. Cut out in the nick of time. He's had a goal! In for the pieces! Oh, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, his reaction to that was ultra sharp, Peter. His anticipation is in fine working order.
P.Tan. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me...
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. It's a brilliant interception. Forward it goes. That intervention was very necessary. Could move up a gear here. It's come loose.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Now the counter. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Breaks on here. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Right through the middle. Face to face with the... Hits one! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And it's got through. Gets into some space. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Has a hit! And yes, it's there! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned.
And the finish! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that would be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
No, that's overhit. Ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, real danger here! Hoists it forward. Rodri battles to win it back. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
They've got a corner here. just got rid of that. He's in, surely. Goes for goal! Good ball came. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Weigl. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's fouled him there. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Now it's Kovacic. He's through. Bernardo Silva. Corner then. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Towering header! And he just whacks it away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's played forward. And it's Kovacic. And he's cut it out.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Big chance! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Now a chance to break. And the flag has stayed down. Room for a shot. Timely intervention. Goes for it! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the best.
Tries a shot! In it goes! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Truly, this really is a quite Has a hit! He's pulled off a fine save.
Kane really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Oh, that is asking for... Look at the goal! And now the breakaway. Fabian Ruiz. Receives it from behind. Shoots! It's hit the upright. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Ah, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Out towards the flank. Greenwood. And the shot! Goal, England! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So, a breakthrough already.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. England have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt.
Torres! Hits one! Greenwood. Well positioned to make that interception. Greenwood. Kane. It's Kane! It's anyone's ball. Into the middle. Ferran Torres. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
He's through. Ferran Torres. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Kane. And it's played forward. And they've been caught out here. Ball kick. What a throw in. Laporte. Fabian Ruiz plays it out to the wing. cuts it out. And here's Kane. Kane, and he's gone for it! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Cleared away, played out to the right. Oh, he's not going to get that. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the flank. Hoists it forward. Rice. And here's Kane. And he's there to cut it out. It's going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Spain head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. Already up and running for the second half.
Oh, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend. But now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And the through ball is intercepted. Fabian Ruiz. Ferran Torres. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Rice. He's had a goal! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
England making consecutive changes here. So the lead now is 2.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Look at the defender bombing forward. Back out it comes. Gets into some space. Laporte with the clearance. Fabian Ruiz plays it forward. Rice. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Breaks on here. good interception. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Forward it goes. Fabian Ruiz. That's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Kane. Oh, that's a waste. That'll be a throw-in. And he's on his way. Big shot and the finish. He has done it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
There's a long ball. Real chance! And the follow-up!
It's obvious that they prefer a greater cushion to sit on, but will they?
Brushed off the ball there.
England are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. That intervention was very necessary.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It is just a question of running down the clock now.
Spain certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back. Such a smart exchange of passes that it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have
to say. Stones. Ball through needs to be good. Hits one! It's broken loose. Oh, real danger here. Quick glance at goal. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Spain have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. Your reflections then, Jim?
Spain were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.